You are alive. I'm not so sure. So can you hear me? I want to be friends again. Oh, okay. Okay, I think you can hear now. Good evening, everyone. Okay, yeah, I can see our chat already. Please let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Okay, I joined. Mm, let me know because our time is fast spent already. And okay, because I'm not sure everybody can see me, but just manage the way the camera is. Okay, you can hear. Thank you so much, Deborah. So everybody can hear me. Hallelujah. So good evening, everybody. It's good to have us here. So don't mind just pay attention to what I will be saying. But we just had to do this because I wanted everybody to like be able to like go back to it, and that's why we're using stream and YouTube. So tonight I said we're talking about purpose and 5 codes of personal greatness. But then before then, let's just say a word of prayer. So you can just be dropping in case, okay, you can drop comments here and I would make sure I read through them. But then if I don't see that, so I think my WhatsApp is off. So if I don't see any comments on messages on the group page. Okay, so yeah, back. So you can also drop messages on the group page if the network is acting up or something. So yes, so before we start, I'll just like us say a word or some some words of prayer. So in Jesus' name, Lord, we say thank you for tonight's program. We thank you because generations will be changed. We thank you because at this moment and throughout this program and always, I'm going to say what I'm supposed to say by the Spirit of God and not just by myself. And I'm going to say what you'd have me say, and they would also receive it in the right way for them as we start this program in Jesus' name. Amen. So, can I see your amen in the comment section? Is anybody still there? I need to know if you can still hear me. Ah, I'm not seeing any comment though. Okay, I can see amen, amen. Okay, okay, amen. So, can we hear me loudly? I don't know. It feels weird. Okay, amen, amen. Okay, someone else is saying amen. Okay. Okay, so that means you can all hear me. So it's 10:14 already, and to be honest, like I feel like everybody is sacrificing one thing or the other to be in this program. Yeah, everyone's sacrificing one thing or the other. For me now, like this evening was just somehow, but I'm like God would have us do a lot here, so I just have to be available, and I don't want to. Okay, can you hear me loud and clear? And I don't want to postpone it yet. So and I apologize for not calling some of us. Okay, so I've been able to call some of us and I've not been able to reach out some of us. So today I called, your number was not reachable. I called and you were busy, and when you called back or something, but I know I've not called a particular person at all. I've not tried calling that person at all, and I'm going to reach out to everybody. I promise, like I promise, I'm going to reach out to everybody on the page. So yes, let's just go into today's meeting. So can you type in the comment section what are you expecting tonight? What do you think about tonight's meeting? What are you expecting tonight? What are you expecting tonight? So I'd like to see that in the comment section. So yes, I'm waiting. So I'm sure that you're not just eating amala and you're not in the meeting. What are you expecting tonight? I'm yet to see any comment. So while we type, so okay, my expectations is clarification on what purpose means and what it entails generally. Okay, awesome, awesome. One other comment and we move to what we have. for today. One other comment, one other comment. Somebody should type. Somebody should type. Somebody should type. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I am waiting. So while I wait for somebody else expectation on in the comment section. So I would like to clarify some things before we start. So the first thing is, so God told me to do this, I can't remember exactly, but that was challenge because I can see it here now that the network is fluctuating. So that was like around April this year. Then around give me love. So around that time, that was when I think I just joined BDK's program. Okay, someone already typed in my expectation. My expectation is to get a deeper and defined meaning of purpose and what it takes to discover purpose. Yes, yes, thank you for that, Deborah. So I think around that time, this year, I was just starting to like discover myself. So most times I tell people that I think on the call when I was calling some of us, I was telling someone that I just discovered myself to a particular extent this year. So yes, I started my brand since 2019. I started doing a whole lot of things, going for programs, learning about relationship, marriage, and everything. But it was just this year I got the full meaning of some of the things I should do. It was just this year I understood myself. It was just this year I could make decisions on my own. It was just this year I stopped following people like everywhere this person is going, that's where I want to be. No, it was just this year I got that clarity. It was just this year I got that boldness that Mutumayo, you can do this. Mutumayo, this is for you. Like it is not about everybody being there. It is about what God will have you do. It was just this year everything happened to me. And I believe that's like one of the reasons why God will have me share this with everybody in this meeting today. So if you can see here, me just drop in the comment section. I will start right away because this is 10:19 already, and I want us to finish as fast as we can, and so we can go to bed tonight. Because I know some of us still have classes tomorrow, our works and everything. So yes, I'll start with purpose. So everybody believes that purpose is, well, don't let me say everybody, but most people, most persons that are Christians, they believe that okay, yes, that thing that God will have you do, like if you ask for purpose, God's will for my life. Okay, you can see me. Thank you so much, Bukola. Everybody believes that our purpose is that God's will for my life, God's will for my life, God's will for my life kind of setting and everything. Yes, purpose is God's will for your life, and there's always like something God wants you to do. But the thing is, you're not. How do I put it? It's like I was asking someone today that what does she understand about purpose, and she was like, purpose is not one thing, but there's just one goal. It's just the same way we have so many ministries where people would, if you would agree with me, there are some persons that their purpose is not to be a pastor. Like virtually all of us here now, we're not pastors. But if you're a pastor, sha, maybe I don't know, but at least I know a number of us are not pastors. So does it mean that we are not fulfilling purpose? So that's the same way it is. But or does it mean that we can't pray or we can't preach? Do you get? It's just the same way Christ was saying that um our purpose on earth is to preach the gospel. But does it mean that you shouldn't go to work? Does it mean that you can't do other things? There's one goal, but there are so many other things under that same goal. So you're not just limited to just one thing. So like that's like the first definition. But then before then, actually, before you saying okay, yes, so that same thing God would have you do, God would have you do this, do that, and all those. I just want us to understand that purpose is that core of everyone, like is that core thing of everybody's life. Like because the truth is, if God has created everybody without no like there's no reason, there's nothing at all why he created us. So why are we on earth? Do you get? So it's that core thing. So everybody has something to fulfill on earth, whether small, whether big, whether no matter how it is, there's always something for everybody to like do on earth. And so yes, this will now bring me to the fact that purpose is more of being than doing. Do you get? So in that part, okay, my network is back. Let me explain that part. You are being yourself. Okay, yes, you do a lot of things. For example, and this is the colorful woman, but who is Mutsuraya herself? You understand that the colorful woman is the name of my brand. People calling me colorful woman and my name. So purpose is more of being than doing. The colorful woman is like one of my brand. But who is Moturayo? Like who am I living as Moturayo? So it's more of being than doing. So yes, you do a lot of things. Yes, as a colorful man, I'm doing a lot here. As a blue shop, I'm doing a lot here. In my school fellowship, I'm doing this. In my academics, I'm doing some things and all. But yes, like what am I made of? What have I grown to be over time? Do you get? So it's more of being than doing. So if they now remove the colorful man from me, if they remove the blue shop from me, who am I exactly? Like what am I doing in that sense? So certified counselor, blah blah blah, and all those. Who am I myself? So purpose is more of being than doing. Like yes, there are doings under being because obviously before you can actually do some things like there has to be like maybe for example before you can say I'm a doctor or something you would definitely do some things now sure you get. So yes, then so another thing you should know about purpose is what do people say when they see you. For example, now for me, if you have stayed with me for a while, most people say I talk a lot. Like I talk a lot. That I talk a lot. So but from that talk, is it like is it I'm saying I'm having meaningful conversations or I'm just like talking and all those. That's like number one. Then when you leave out, yes, like what I've said earlier, when you leave out your business, your brand, and all other things, your profession, who are you like inside of you? Who are inside of you? Because the truth is, you know that you can actually be, you can not own anything, like not own anything, but like no brand, you're not in the face of everybody and you're fulfilling purpose. Yeah, it sounds weird, but then you might not own a brand, not own a like business but you're still fulfilling purpose. Sometimes some of us are supposed to assist others. For example, the colorful man has a program and you're like, okay, Mutu, help with let me help you let me help you be let me be your social media manager for that program. So before you are ready for your program set up things, you have had a busy day, let me keep people busy before you actually come up as the speaker. Do you get? So as little as that during that moment, whatever you have planned, you just wait aimlessly. Okay, people just wait aimlessly till whenever I am ready. Yeah. So you have assisted me. You have helped me reduce that pressure of I'm keeping people waiting. People are like, colorful man does not start this thing early. She doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. Do you get? So that pressure has reduced. So it's more like in that sense, you're helping me fulfill my purpose, yeah. But you're not acting as a social media manager, like I just managing my page for me, and that way lives are being blessed. So it's not compulsory you are at the face of everybody to fulfill purpose. So people start to be like, I don't own a business, I don't have a brand, I don't own anything. That is why I'm not that means I'm not fulfilling purpose. As much as everybody has God has created everybody for something, it doesn't mean that if you don't own a brand, if you don't own a business, you're not fulfilling purpose. So I don't know if you're still with me, please drop in the comment section. It feels so weird. Feels so weird that I can't hear us like I'm just talking to myself. Can you drop in the comment section while I continue, sorry. So I want to see our comments in the comment section. So I know six of us are still listening to me. Okay, Okay, we're still here. Bukola says we're still here. I wanted to see if someone sent me. Okay, we're still here, so I'll just continue. So I also noted this down that purpose is one thing but different expressions. Purpose is one thing but different expressions. For example, I would keep using myself as an example because the truth is, on my growth journey, yeah, we're still here, blessing, thank you. On my growth journey, I've actually learned a lot, like regarding people, and I'm someone that examine myself a lot over time. I examine myself a lot over time. So this is it. So when I started, actually, I started out as I wanted to talk about relationship, and started from secondary school. I used to tell people, no, do this, so this is the way the guy should do, this is the way the girl should do, blah 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 blah, and all those. Then with time, I started posting on social media. With time, I okay, I started putting out my brand on managing pages and all those. Like I just started doing like it just started growing in that part. Like I just started growing in a lot of things. Now I can be an influencer. Now I can be a social media manager. Now I can be a designer. Now now I'm a counselor. Not like I can be. I'm already. Now I can. What else can I do? Yes, now I can be a writer, or I am a writer. Now I can be a public speaker. That is six things differently. But that six things, the end goal is still that I help people find themselves in very good relationship and godly relationship. So can you see that it is one thing but different expressions? Do you get? So on my way to like getting the bag, in that sense, the bag, not money, the bag as in helping people have purposeful relationships and marriages. On my way there, I just had to put those things in place. But does it like remove the fact that that is my goal? When you hear call say maybe um um social media manager, she knows how to post on her status kinikan, they are the first thing they are remembering is relationship, marriage. So different expressions in that sense, but one thing, there's always one goal to purpose. But there might be a lot of doings, but like your being is the koko, like the main thing. So yeah, you're created for one thing, you're not created to do one thing. So people misquote it as um people mistake purpose to being okay because it is purpose, like I have to be one thing, like that's to be just be one thing I have to follow, and God has created me for a purpose, yes. But there are a lot of things that would help you get to that destination. It's just like, for example, when you're coming to, for those that are school in Ife, or let me just say wherever you're going to go, Ife is like the best destination at the moment. If you're coming to Ife from Lagos you get to a lot of bus stops. But does it mean that if you know that you already packed your bag for school, as you just keep going like that, does it mean that because you got to maybe LASU and it's a university, does it mean it's your own university? No, it's not your school. When you leave LASU, you see Unilag. Does it mean that Unilag is your school? No. When you get to MFM side, you see Mountain Top University. Does it mean it's your school? No. But then you're still going to pass through those places till you actually get to your own destination. So there are so many doings, but there's can do a lot of things. You still need to like define that your destination, but it doesn't still confine you to just doing one thing. Yes, you can dance, you can sing, you can jump, you can play, you can do all those things. There's still one goal within all those things. So I don't want to like take too much time on this one. So some people will say that, okay, I've not defined my purpose, I don't know where I'm going to. I just like playing with people, or I just like dancing, I just like doing this and all. So the truth is, see, even if it is just that you like playing, like that's the only thing you know how to do. Learn, like the fastest way for them to learn is through through this is through they being playful, in that sense, like they are having fun. Like when they're having fun, that is when they learn so fast. If you know, when we were growing up, there's this, used to be in the crèche, and all. You'll be singing ABCDEFG. Do you get? So they would have normally say, ah, mo tún A, oya say A. Yes, so you say that one later, but they start understand what they are being taught. Do you, so that's like the way it is actually. So sorry about the network issue. That's the way it is. So there's always that destination to it. So even if you are playing, even if it is that you just know how to play alone, there's a destination to you being able to play. So just name it, whatever you can do actually, there's always a purpose to it in mind. So now people would now say that okay, yes, you are doing a lot of things, or for example, for me now, I have my friends, I have my relation family members, I have positions I hold in church, I have colorful man, I have loose shop, I still have to go out, I still have my faculty, how do I put this? My faculty, how do I put it? Activities that I still have to do. So how do you achieve like so much at a time? Yes, now there are so many doings, but there's just one thing, there's one purpose, there's one goal to it. So many things, but one goal, one purpose to it. So number one is you build structure and system to your work. For example, for me now, I'm going to be using tomorrow to plan a lot of things. I doubt if I'm having a class tomorrow because I didn't even bother myself to check time because one of the lecturers are done like is one of the lecturer is done with his part for the course and doesn't even know who is coming next. So it's most likely just a class. I'm like, I'm going to sit tomorrow to plan my day because I've noticed over time that once I don't have that structure and time, like once I don't plan some things out, I'll start forgetting like the most important things I'm supposed to do. So that's like the way it works. So you really, 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 really need to like put structures to things at times to be very honest, and it really helps. Though sometimes you be tired, sometimes you feel somehow, but if when you're a purposeful person, you just have to put structure to your life. Like structure is very, very important. You're not found everywhere. This night now someone came to sing and I was just angry. Not like I was angry per se, but in my head I'm like, ah, I have purposeful women meeting by 10. Oh, that kind of do you get that kind of energy? So yes, put your time into things that really matter. Yes, if you are going to like be that purposeful and some persons, like I'm not saying in this meeting, no, some persons that are saying, ah, I want to be like colorful, I want to be like colorful man. Not this meeting, I'm just in general, people say that is because I've just chosen to do some things that matter. Like I've just chosen to say that okay, oh, this is like what I'm going to be putting my mind to, so what I'm going to be putting my time to. That's just the difference. I've just chosen to just come out bold and be like, see, this is my own purpose, oh, and I'm going to follow it. I'm going to put my time to it. I'm going to put my resources to it. Do you get? So that's it. And you also have to be able to clear of what you want. So I was having a conversation with one of us today, and we started talking about purpose. And I was asking her that, okay, if for example, I was telling her that what would she like me to talk about in the meeting, and she said, the fact that your purpose might not be common, but let it always make sense. That's not the way she said it, but I'm driving at a point. So she was saying that there are times that, for example, that thing you feel God is leading you to, that thing you feel it's a purpose for you, can be that can be it's very possible that you start to from this meeting you start to get ideas that you don't even see it anywhere, or you have seen it somewhere, but your own perspective to it is totally different. So don't give up and say you're not doing because other people are not doing it. People see it as weird. Most of the things that we are doing today, people saw it as weird, and we are here now carrying it as, we are seeing it as a normal way of life. Do you get? So now means that you have to be clear on what you want, like to be able to like do so much, be clear on your purpose. And this would also bring me to you praying over time, because the truth is, see, there's clarity in the place of prayer. Like there's clarity in the place of prayer. There are a lot of times that I just feel like, ah, I don't want to do some things, but when you pray it changes a whole lot. When you pray it changes a whole lot. So yes, and also learn to invest in materials, in courses, and this is why some of us invested in this program, to learn to invest in materials and courses. So yes, you might not even, you might feel like, okay, day one, oh, I didn't really learn so much like that. It might be day two you would actually learn a lot. It might be day three you would learn a lot. Do you get? So learn to invest in things. There are times that some programs I'm like, okay, but I might just invest in and I'm like, the only thing, and I might just invest in, and the only thing I was able to pick from the program was that they used a particular app for the program, and that app saves me of all this I've been having for a while in coaching people. Do you get? So sometimes you investing in programs doesn't mean that okay, oh, I paid naira for this program. Everything I'm going to, all the value I'm going to from the program must be 10,000 naira. No, sometimes it might just be the outfit the person is wearing. Do you get it? There's a lot of lessons to pick from things. So learn to invest in materials, programs, and everything. Then understand your time. Understand your time. I think we should be talking about timing tomorrow, time management. So one of the things that I feel has affected me over the years, because right now I feel like I could have achieved more if I had understood my time. Because yeah, Mutu, let's go and read, and I'll read that. Like I'll be angry at myself, like when I now get to where I'm reading, I'll start dozing because I do not understand my own time. Like I'm just I'm moving with people's time, not my own time. So I just felt like at this point of my life, yes, I've achieved a lot. People are like, colorful man, but I would have achieved more if I had understood my time in that sense. So understand your time. Don't because okay, Mutuanya is now in everybody's spaces. I should be in everybody's spaces. No, it's not about Mutuanya being in everybody's spaces. What is God asking you to do at that moment? What are you supposed to do? What is your own timing? Like, what's your best time to do that thing? And that's why we're talking about time management tomorrow. Because if you're going to be a purposeful person, you need to understand your time. You need to understand your prime time. You need to know what you're supposed to do. I'm being distracted here. Understand your time. And the truth is, see, everybody has their own journey. See, when I started my brand, when I started doing things, so yes, it was purpose, and people were asking me, Motu, what is your end goal in this? To be very honest, see, it was not like I did not even see this coming. Like I did not see my brand being like this in everybody's faces. I just started, like I was just like, okay, God's leading me to women. No, I just started. I didn't even see it going to be this. I didn't see myself writing books. I didn't see myself being in everybody's faces. I didn't even see purple as my color. Like I started and everything became this way because I understood my own journey. Like I was not doing copy and paste. Okay, oh, this person is already in everybody's face. That's why I'm supposed to be in everybody's faces. No, I was moving with God's timing for me, and I understood what I wanted. I knew what the goal was. Even when it seemed like people were not supportive, people were like, what do you know about marriage? What do you know about relationship? See, I was still posting my thing like that, and I was still there. I can remember those days. Sef, my roommate and I were just designing whatever we wanted. Those designs there, one of my friends said he still kept it in his drive today. Maybe whenever I see it, I'll show it during this. That design is even worse, like, but but glory to God. So that's like the way it is. So everybody has their own journey. So in your purpose journey, you don't copy people. There's something significant, even if it is they are going to be teaching people how to boil egg. As simple as it seems, there's a spice you're adding to the world. There's something you are adding. So I'm not going to be the first relationship coach, and I'm not going to be the last, but the colorful man is different. Like it's just different. So no matter what, even if I obviously I look up to a lot, I look up to a lot of people. Let me just put it that way. I listen to a lot of persons, Pastor Mildred, Pastor Konko, Mike Todd, a lot. But the truth is, there's still something I still have to add to the world. So don't look down on your own knowledge, maybe because it's only one book you have read, or it's only just 2 pages you have read. There's something you still have to offer to the world. So that's that. So okay, yeah. So in your purpose journeys, you also have to understand how God's pattern to you, like how does God speak to you. So the truth is, you would need God's guidance. Like I said earlier, that if you want clarity, you actually need to know what God has for you. If you want clarity, so you would need to understand God's pattern for you. Like what is he saying at that point in time to you? Like how does it speak to you through maybe while you are reading the Bible or while you are praying? Like how exactly does, I know that yes, we hear God while we're praying, but they're just patterns at which God tells us things. For example, for some of us now, I said I got this word as a match, and I'm just doing it now to do it, know anything. Yes, I'm happy that I have more to share with you guys now, and I've grown better, which means you guys are going to benefit more. But it could also mean that I'm actually even supposed to do it at that time. And if I'd even done it at that time, maybe I was going to get more clarity through my preparation, like while I'm preparing for this meeting. Do you get? So some of us, when God gives us instruction, they expect us to do it immediately. Some of us expect you to take your time, study on it, and just understand God's pattern for you. And also, so people believe that purpose is business. Purpose is not it's not a business per se. Yes, you can make money from purpose, though, to be very honest. For example, me writing Dodge Breakfast now, eh? And people are buying it, people are paying for the value, yeah. So yes, I'm trying to reach a purpose, but I'm still making money from it. Do you get? So, but it is not like purpose is now one sole proprietorship thing that like, okay, oh, now that I've now found my purpose, then I now own a company. This is the way it is. And all. See, if you're still adding the God source to it, the God energy to it, you see the effect. You're not just doing it anyhow. You're not just doing it by your own power. So I think recently this week I was talking to someone and she was like, God is the owner of our brand. That I think she said she's the head that being focused. They were trying to wish, but I was really, really amused because that was my first time when they asked me who is the brand owner. Me, I didn't say me, I'm the brand owner. Oh. Anyway, I go to, but the level at which we all just relate with God is just, I said God is the brand owner. She said God is the brand owner for her. Sure, you get. So that was the way she like pushed out her brand. There's something she has there are things God has shown her concerning the brand for her to say that, for her to be so convinced to tell me, because we are not close, we don't say anything, for her to have that conviction. So they're just patterns to the way we all relate with God and all. So people also believe that purpose is in hosting programs. I'm at Kaduna today, Lagos tomorrow, Lekki next week. No, that is not purpose. Okay, yes, now I'm hosting purposeful women and all. To be very honest, like not because I don't want to share in fact, but it has just taken a lot, like a lot from me. But I'm like, what I receive concerning this program, I cannot just say no. When I was told to hold this program, when I saw people registering, in my head I'm like, do I even have enough value to offer to these people? Do you get? I started feeling less of myself. But in your mind, colorful man don't post, you don't say 20 women, the action, the energy, and everything. You didn't see the fear there now. You didn't see anything in the video. Things even got clarity through the calls that I had with them. And during that moment when we spoke, I was so sure that no, people were already getting a hold of it. Do you get? So that is just the same way. So, but I'm doing it afraid, and I'm doing it now, and I'm talking to you, and like, look, man, makes sense, makes sense. I'm sure some of us are writing down, but if you're not writing anything down, you're very, 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 very wrong. So, another question I've answered over time is people say things like, why are they clueless about purpose? Why are they clueless about purpose? So the thing is, everybody gets clueless about purpose at one point or the other. But what exactly, sorry? Okay. But what exactly has God been telling you? Have you prayed about it? The truth is, see, it's just like when I was trying to get a name for my brand. To be very honest, I'm not sure if I think I should still have that book here in my shelf. Maybe tomorrow I'll take a picture of it to you. When I was writing out the name for my brand, I wrote purple woman, yellow, maybe orange woman. I sure like when I was receiving words for my brand, I was sure writing colors, like the way I was that time I was such a baby in hearing from God, but I still wrote everything down. And I came up with um colorful, like and I'm like, okay, colorful woman. And that was how like my people were like colorful man. It felt like it was so weird. But now see everybody shouting colorful man, they don't find it weird again because why I've worn it already. So there's also this part of recently people I I I perceive that people started seeing me as this guy is a celeb. Oh. And why? Because most of when I go, I say, I'm a celebrity now. Like I'm global. Like people started seeing me in that light. So yes, it's not like I've never been clueless. When I was going to put out the post for this program, so I was like, "Will people register?" And over 20 persons even reached out to me. So yes, I was clueless, but I still did it afraid. Yeah. So still pray to God for clarity. And once He gives you those words, that's why you should own a journal. You should own a jotter, whichever one you have actually. You can also use Evernote on your phone. Document those things there and pray along with it. You will see that yes, you might seem clueless at some point, but with time you will actually get clarity. You get clarity while praying, you get clarity while studying. See, keep learning every day. I tell people that it's not like the reason why I'm a colorful man does not is not because I'm it is every day that I don't get tired. I'm always there, like my laptop, my phone, my book, my journal. No, but even after I get tired, I still go back to it. I'm still like, I'm going to read this moment. I'm going to learn this moment. I'm going to register for this program. I'm going to be a part of this good thing that is happening in this. It's not every day I wake up and I feel like reading my confessions, but I'm like, I'm going to read this confession today. Whether it's for me to just stop my mouth or I'm progressive, and I say it. That is the difference between me and some persons. But they feel like, okay, colorful man now, that kind of thing. So the difference between you and others is you would keep going back, whether you're tired, whether you're stressed. After that tiredness moment, you're still going back to it. Then also, so people also ask questions like, how important is friendship in your journey of purpose? Friendship is very important. So I know a lot of us don't have friends, like especially females. We have this energy of why should well I don't need a bestie. Some people don't call it bestie sha, or I don't need a best friend per se or something. But the truth is, you would need people even if you don't have somebody that is 100% close to you. You need people. There's some persons on this corner that I know that if I call them now and say, oh yeah, oh, I'm going to Kano tomorrow and they are going to follow me. They are going to follow me not because I'm 30 years old or I'm 50 years old, but we have just gotten to that level of friendship and they are just they're just like if it is motu, I'm carrying my bag. Do you get? It's because we have built that level of friendship and growth. So you need people. You can't carry out purpose just by yourself. That's like the that's like the big truth. You can't do everything on your own. You can't be the one talking, be the one okay, yes, at the early stage of your branch, you do a lot of things for yourself. But with time you need people. For example, um my book would not have trended to like would not have gotten some persons if I didn't tell people to post for me. You get so I needed people at some point in time. I wouldn't have written my book successfully if I did not maybe get a team or something. Okay, yes, I wrote my first book with a few persons. I didn't even create a team or something. But the truth is, I needed people and I reached out to people and they were able to help me. Do you get? So you would always need people. Need people. So I think that will be that for our purpose talk. So if you are still with me, please kindly signify. I just it's so weird. Like I'm myself. I'm like, so this is where people are listening to. This is where they feel. So just drop in the comment section what you have learned. If you are still with me, I like it in the comment section. So the 5 codes of personal greatness. So I'd like to. Mm. And if I'm talking too fast, because I feel like I talk too fast at times, please let me know. Okay, still here. Uh-uh. Ella is still here. Bukola is still here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. So how has it been so far? Please let me know in the comment section too. I know we are 7 persons viewing right now. Okay, blessing is still here too. Am I too fast? Don't worry, just say it. Let me know if I'm rushing because I know I talk very fast at times. Have you gotten anything? Has it been a value for your time? What have you learned? Just and write it in the comment section. Okay, I'm not too fast. Ah, yay. Mhm. Don't be shy. Okay, you guys are saying I'm not too fast. Awesome. I've learned that purpose doesn't have to be a popular. People no book here. Oh. Yes, purpose does not have to be a popular opinion. That is like very, very, that is very excellent. Like it doesn't have to be something that anybody has done before. Once God is laying it on your heart, like just make sure that you are carrying it out. And with time, actually, yes. When I even started calling myself colorful man, somebody was like, "Ah, are you selling crayon? Are you doing this?" There were a lot of criticisms actually. Like, somebody was like, are you in a relationship?" And that's actually even true. I think I should even share this again. When I started my brand, I was not even in a relationship. So I got a lot of, "Are you in a relationship? How will you teach me about relationship because you're not in a relationship?" I understand them, but the truth was I still started my brand and I still taught people in relationship. Exactly. Blessing is saying one thing that stood out for me is that I do not have to be in front of everyone to feel purpose. Yes, very correct. I've learned that purpose shouldn't be restricted to just one part of our life. Yes. Yes, it's not just it's not every time it's just one thing. There are a lot of doings under that same goal. So God can say, "Oh, Motun, you're reaching out to women," and tomorrow is saying, "Okay, I want you to pray with 10 men." Why is he telling me to speak to men? Because he knows that they are the ones that are going to get married to women. Do you get? So there's more like it's more like it's a triangle in that sense. Like I'm going to meet somebody, like those men, if I don't pray with them, if I don't build them up, the women we are growing, they won't be able to like match up with each other. Like there's not going to be that balance. So God, you can also say God is leading you to kids, and tomorrow is saying, "Okay, oh, go and meet parents." Do you see? Like parents today is good, but you're like kids, oh, like I'm still trying to talk to kids. You're not telling me to go and meet parents. Parents of for something years old, there's something years old. God always has plans. So there's a lot of doings on that being actually. So for me, okay, Deborah is saying for me the most valued things I got today is getting clarity from God. Yes, please do that. My brand name, everything God. Most of the programs I've hosted, I got them from God, like everything. So as funny as it might be, like if you see some topic, maybe I just trying to coin out some things from and maybe because I'm trying to put in what would attract people, but most of my ideas actually I pray about it. Understanding your time. Yes, time management and time of your own shine. Yes. Our journey is different. The fact that I'm out today does not mean somebody else will not be out. So I think about 2 or 3 days ago, one of my pre spoke at TEDx OAU. And truth is, I've never spoken at TEDx now, and I'm colorful man. So see, they just a lot of everybody just has their times and seasons. And she made a video of when she did a debate in school, facing everybody, and now she's talking at TEDx. Do you get like imagine if she had maybe a year or 2 years before that, she's already comparing us. I've not spoken like Faith, I've not spoken like Motun, I've not spoken like this. She didn't see that like that opportunity now has come, and everybody's like that girl that spoke at TEDx. I think she's in her year one. Yes, that girl in year one that spoke at TEDx OAU. Do you get? So don't compare your times and season with other person's own. It might just be just one program for you or just one platform for you, and trust me, I just there. So yes, This is 10:56 already, and I don't want to take her time. So this particular topic we're going to be talking about now. If you have not been writing, please get your pen, your paper, and everything, because we still take questions this night, and I want to like quickly run through this. This particular topic changed my life forever from DDK, and this is why I'm involving it in this purposeful women meeting. So this the topic is five codes of personal greatness. Personal greatness. I talked about purpose, how that you shouldn't compare yourself or compare your journey with other person's journey. So yes, so personal greatness. So what is personal greatness? Personal greatness is like a progressive imagine of who you are, like what you're imagined to be, but it is personal, and that's why the topic itself is personal greatness. So what you're imagined to be for yourself, and the reason why it is personal is because, like I said earlier, your journey is different from other people's journey. Your growth system from different from their own. So while I was doing my certification course, we thought of something prime time. We'll be discussing it tomorrow when we're talking about time management. Tell us something prime time. Prime time is that time where you can achieve so much in a day. For me now, my first prime time is when I wake up in the morning. Immediately I wake up, if I don't press my phone, like whatever I'm doing at that moment, I would understand. That's like my first prime time. My other prime time is when I'm able to, let's say for example, I think that was next. So let's say for example, now I had a stressful day, and after that stressful day, I was able to rest well, and after resting, let's say till that evening time, once I wake up again in the night, I can stay awake being 100% productive till midnight. So it just depends on, for that other prime time I have in the night is dependent on how my day goes. So that's like what prime time is. So that way, now let's not say somebody else's prime time is in the afternoon. I'm now trying to stay awake. I'm not sleeping for my own prime time is at night. So I have to read in the afternoon. When it's time for me to read at night, I won't be able to read effectively because that time I was trying to stay awake was not my prime time. You get to have like time. So yes, because another reason why it's about personal greatness, another reason why it's a moment of imagine is because not everybody will be on the same lane at the same time. Our growth systems are different. Like what I'm aiming for at this point is different from yours. What somebody else is aiming for is different from yours. And the truth is, greatness is personal. So as much as people would say the colorful man is a friend with LD edibles, the truth is, if LD edibles was not doing something significant, people would just keep saying the colorful man. They might never mention LD edibles. And that is why greatness is personal. So if I imagine you are learning, you are growing, and your friend is not growing, the truth is your greatness is personal. If with everything I'm doing, my friend was not doing anything, it's still personal. As much as they will say she's my friend, if she's not doing anything, she's not doing anything. Do you get? We are not still on the same lane. And that is why you see some friendships have issues because maybe someone is getting jealous of the other, the person is doing this or that and all. Because the truth is, greatness is personal. Yes, let's say Kiki now might be my sister, mother, sister, or my sister, something like, let's say we are related. The truth is, Kiki's greatness is her greatness. I might even know Pastor Mildred. I might be her daughter, but my mom's greatness is my mom's greatness. Greatness is that like it's that personal. So we are not on the same lane, we are not on the same lane. Do you get? So what are you imagined to be? Because greatness is personal. As much as DDK has mighty friends and all, when they're mentioning their names, they're not saying because it's DDK, oh, this is DDK friend. We are using DDK's friend to replace DDK. We are replacing so person with person. Greatness is personal. So let me just take you through my growth process. I think I wrote some things here. So 2020, I started podcasting 2019. No, what's 20? No, 2020 actually. And that's in 2020. My podcast was one of the top podcasts at that period. After some months, then during that period, so my podcast grew from 0 to 2,000 plays. Then after that time too, I got my first award 2021, like my life. Tí mo sọ̀rọ̀, tí mo gba award tèmi. Then 2022. No, what's 2022? No, 2020. No, 2022. I also wrote 2020. Yeah, I also wrote. That was when I wrote Anchor Simplified for Podcasters. That was when I wrote my first book. Then 2022. Yeah, this year, earlier this year, I think January, I creator. Then um then this month, yes, earlier last week, I mean, no, I think that was Wednesday. I can't remember again. I'm sorry. I launched Dodge Breakfast. That's another book. Then this same year, I became a USA certified counselor. I'm just taking you through my growth process because I'm still trying to explain that greatness is personal. So will Pentecostal go to or LD Edibles? Some of us know as that. With my friend, will she go to the public now and say yes, she's a certified coach? Or she'll go to the public and say she wrote Dodge Breakfast? Or she'll go outside and say greatness is just personal? So you don't need to wait like till when, or you don't have to just you don't have to keep sitting on the farming table, or I'm this, I'm that, my is my friend now, or something. As much as yes, you're going to be assisting people to fulfill purpose, what are you developing into? Like, what are you growing into? Because greatness is actually personal. So what are you imagining God will do? Yes, you're not seeing results yet, but what effort are you putting to actually get to that part God will have you like go to? So all these things I've listed now, my friends are taking courses this year, and it's going to be in her name. I not It's not me that took upgrading class. It's not me that is LD Edibles. Do you get? So it is just that way. Like, greatness is just personal. So now it is not left to you to know what you're imagining into. A manifestation of growth is when you are ready to shift and invest in their invest the amount of time in your next level of growth. So yes, hmm, I was saying earlier that for me earlier this year when I think that was around March or April when I joined DDK's program. That was when I was able to like should I say develop myself personally. These days some people be like, like there's something I just do for myself now. Some people still see me in my old self, and I'm like, guy, like, what's my business to you? Like, I'm not even thinking, like, I'm not thinking that, yeah, you even exist. So person still try to play this game on me of, eh, like they're helping me. And I'm like, see, I'm helping myself. Before I'll be like, oh, this person is that kind of, but no, like, I've gotten that self-esteem. Are there still things that scare me? Yes, I still have my own fears, but I'm not more that person that is always begging for help, or just please help me. I don't have a decision of my own or something. But that shift I got this year, that is the reason why people are saying, couple woman, this one, that one. That shift I got this year happened because of what I was ready to invest in that growth. I was ready to put in my time to what mattered at that point. Do you get? So if you are not ready to put in effort, if you're not ready to invest that amount of effort that is needed in your next level of growth, trust me, you just looking at it like this. It's just like me saying when I wanted to take my certification course now, I was not ready to invest in it. Should I say monetarily in that sense? They will not give me certificates. It's just normal, like very, 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 very normal. So you must be ready to invest in that growth you are seeing. And then also, most times actually, yes, as much as you want to invest in it, I know some of us will be like, I've actually been trying, I've been reading books, I've been putting in effort and all those, but I'm not seeing results. The truth is, don't back down. Don't back down. See, I had every reason, to be very honest, I had every reason to cancel this meeting tonight. Every reason. Like, my head has been aching me for over how many hours. But I'm like, I'm going to hold this meeting. Do you get? So the truth is, it is actually when you are so close, when you're almost there. That is when it feels like the world is going to end. And that is when you should put in so much effort, like so much effort. Sorry about that. That's when you should put in so much effort because you're almost there. Don't back down at all. So yes, there are 5 codes of personal greatness. So if you are still here, please drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment. So if you're still here, just drop a comment. So who is here? 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 Okay, yes, I'll repeat my last what do you call it? My last points. Okay, still here. So I was saying that don't get tired. You're getting close to it. That it is even when you are almost there that it looks as though you are facing more challenges. That I was talking about that I had like every reason to say, okay, oh, we're not holding this meeting tonight again. I need to sleep, I need to rest or something. If I had sent a message to you and I'm like, see as I'm typing now my eyes is closing. You people will not say that Motundo hold the program now. You people will be like, come from my please, oh, go and rest, oh, you're tired, oh, you're this, oh. That is, if not everybody, a number of us will say that. Do you get? So that's what I was saying. So now I'm saying that I'll be talking about 5 codes of personal greatness. The 5 codes of personal greatness, and this is where we're going to be ending tonight's meeting. Then we'll take in questions, even if I'll still take questions throughout the weekend to Monday in my GM and on the group page. So I said I'll be talking about 5 codes of greatness. The 5 codes of greatness. So code number one is identity framing. Identity framing. Identity framing. So the truth is about purpose. Like I said this year, I said it was this year I found myself. Was this year I was able to examine myself. Was it I was able to like grow more. The truth is, if you're not clear on who you are, if you have not worked on your mindset, you are really not going anywhere. Like if you're not clear on what you want to do, you don't you like there's no destination in that sense, that you are seeing yourself. So you really need to identify who you are. Like I said earlier, like when people talk to me like, I'm a celeb now. Like unconsciously, people started seeing me as it. Like I noticed, like I would enter some places and the way people would react, they react like I'm actually like. The truth is, inside my head, I'm like, I'm not this way, but because I've been saying it over time, people are treating me in that sense. Like I'm seeing myself in that light. So people are seeing me in that light. And some people are even doing it unconscious, they don't know. But with time, they will start to give me that respect. So if you don't see yourself in a particular light, if you are not clear on what you want to do, you are not like if you are not sure, then there's really like you don't exactly have a destination yet. You don't know what you are going to do. You find your strengths, like you do like a strength assessment for yourself, list out the things you know that okay, yes, so you do so well or something, or while you also pray too, you could also like you would also hear from God. That one, that is what I'm even sure of. So do like a strength assessment. For my roommate now, she says that like, oh, I've actually seen her do things like she's always like, she can cook, she can cook. Then she won't be making mouth for you, go say, go, you go and pour one bowl of salt inside the food. God, the oppression I face in this house, God is my strength. So the way she will be saying she can cook. If you are cooking like this now, put one spoon. I know I'm supposed to put one spoon of salt. Me, I know it to fight again. If I'm supposed to, should I put one spoon? I know that I'm supposed to put one spoon, but in my head, I'm like, let me ask my boss. So it's just that way because she's always like so confident. She's always so confident that this food I can cook it. So and that is unconsciously I'm starting to see her as me I can unconsciously me I'm expecting that I cannot cook, that she's the one that can cook the most. Do you get? But the truth is In what is the truth? Don't mind that. But truth is, if I start seeing myself as I can cook better, do you know that I'll actually start cooking better? And I put in the effort to, I'll start cooking better. I'll start cooking better. I'm serious. It might sound weird. That is the way it is actually. The difference between me and her is because she cooks more. And she believes that she can cook better. That is why she's cooking better. And she's putting in the effort. Me now, she cooks more actually and I clean more. Do you get? So that's like basically it. So identity framing, be sure of who you are, be sure of what you want, be clear on it. See, it's not see if you don't host programs in in it's nobody's business. But when you are coming out and you are clear about the vision, you are clear about what God will have you do. Though yes, I'm not saying that you should not sleep there. Oh, no. But when you are coming out and you are clear about that God's vision for your life, trust me, hmm, you would see things like speeding up for you. Like things will be speeding up for you because you are certain of what God will have you do. But when you are not clear, you're just doing this one today, I'm doing that one tomorrow. It will be somehow you would feel that there's this drop. You're just there. Do you get? So be certain. Mm. Okay, so there's something about identity too. When you actually how do I put it? When you're on the journey of defining your identity, on the journey of defining your identity, it's essential that you are not defining your worth with your experience. So let me repeat that. When you are defining your identity, defining who you are, be careful not to define your worth with your experience. The truth is, see, we all had that bad upbringing. See, in my nobody talk. I tell my friends most times that most of the things I can do today, I taught myself. It was self-taught. Nobody told me, Mutsu, this is the way you should talk. No, I was even very scared, very timid. I was always so afraid, afraid of everything. Like any little thing in my class, I'm bullied already. I had to grow myself into this, like over time. Do you get? And that is because I did not allow my experience to define my worth. So you have had bad experiences, to be very honest. Some of us are even going through a lot at the moment. Some of us did that from home, some of us did that from friends, some of us did that through academics or something. But don't allow your experience determine your worth. Never, never allow it. See, a lot of things have happened to me, and I'm going to share them later. If I share it later, I'm sure that people would never they will never have imagined I've gone through those stuff. And that is why you still see me show up today because I'm not allowing my experience determine my worth. Your worth is not actually in all these things that are happening now. Your worth is not there. Your worth is not there. Do you get? Your worth is actually in Christ. If you actually see yourself in that, if you are wearing that identity, that Christ own identity, to be honest, some things will not it won't freak you. Yes, you might feel it, like you might feel that pain. Do you get? So that's number one. I said number one, code number one for personal greatness is identity framing. Then number two, habit mastery. See, I know everybody feels like must I do this, must I do that every day, must I even if you're not doing it every day, I believe that if you can choose some things that you do twice in a day, in a day, twice in a week, and you're consistent with it, you would see results. You would see results. Habit mastery is like very important. Anything can happen in your life if you can actually put in time to it. If you can put in energy and time to it, over time you would actually results from it. So habit mastery actually, you hear people say that they read 2 hours per day, 1 hour per day, or something. You can't say you're reading on, let's say, 1 hour per day for 365 days. and at the end of the year you don't know about relationship, I doubt if it is possible. Like, it is not possible. So whatever you actually put your mind to and you invest time into it, you see results from it. That's number two. Then number three is anti-fragility. Okay, but before then, I think I wrote down some things that I'd like to share with us. So you can also read this book. I'm actually yet to read it, but I've heard people talk about Atomic Habits. Talks about how to how to like plan your time and your habits basically. Like, people that have read, they have told me that it helped them build good habits. Like, it was really, really, really good. And it's even something I should read actually. But I kept postponing it, sha, but I've gotten a lot of testimony from people. My friends have read it and they told me about it. Then also, yes, make sure you also write down anchors of who you are. For example, what me I say most times is that I am the colorful man, and I make lives colorful. So when I remember this, actually, it brings me back to the purpose and vision I have for my brand. So have an anchor, like, what is that? What is your own main purpose? Are you a torch bearer? I just remember my secondary school. That's what they say in my school, that they are torch bearers. Are you the global woman? Are you the celebrity woman? Are you the blessed woman? Are you whatever God is saying? Just write that. Have an anchor for your life, because these are the things that would help you. When people ask, why are you colorful man? You colorful man because I make lives colorful. Even there are times or there are days I'm like, okay, what exactly am I? I'm like, I make lives colorful. Do you get? So also make a practice of who you want to be. Like I said earlier, habit mastery. Sorry, make a habit of who you want to be. Then number three, don't worry, we'll soon be done. Actually, we'll soon be done. Okay, number three, I'm not sure of. Okay, yes, I'll say number three again. So number three is anti-fragility. 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 Let me type it in. Sorry, anti-fragility. Anti-fragility. So I just sent it in the comment section now. So anti-fragility. So yes, this is point number three, and we'll soon be done. So if you have not been listening before, this is the time you should listen the most. This is the time you should put in the most effort. We are 20 on that group page, and we are just five here. So let's just say with my roommate, because she's listening to me here. That's six, and it's actually really, really fine. But the five of us that are here now, I want us to pay so much attention. Yes, it might look like the color of my just going from here to there, from here, but now I want you to pay attention. So anti-fragility. So anti-fragility is basically saying that hard is not bad. Hmm. If there's anything that has helped me in my life is the fact that I don't give up easily. See, when I even see ad, I want to make sure that that ad, I'll still get results from it. My head is paining me, oh, my body is paining me, oh, but I still make sure I want to get results from it. And that is what still, should I say, makes me different from some other persons. Hard is not bad. See, the truth is there are a lot of challenges. Let me just be sincere with you. Because people believe that you want to live, you can live soft life, girl, and still fulfill purpose. Yes, there's soft life in fulfilling purpose, but there's also hard life. It's not like your life is going to be hard, but you face challenges. Like I said earlier, like I had a lot of reasons not to be in this meeting, but I just still had to be there. Yes, people would say, or some persons might be like, to bash out to 1,000 naira. No matter what happens, you have to be here. But the truth is my health more like is my health less important than what everybody on the group page has like placed, like has submitted to me, like, okay, colorful man, my commitment fit to this program, okay, no. The truth is it is not. But the truth is, there will always be hard moments. There will be moments where you don't feel like, the moments where it looks like, let me just go and die. Like, I think, was it earlier this year? Earlier this year or last year? I considered a lot of things. I considered, well, there are like times I'll just be on road and I'm like, let me just go and kill myself. Now, like, I did my medical, like, colorful man, purple man, purple man. But the truth is, see, There's been a lot of hard moments. So hard is not bad. In your journey to purpose, in your journey to greatness, know that hard is not bad. There are times things will be hard. People will try to maybe sugarcoat it. Yes, things are not going to be hard for you. Yes, yes, we read confessions. Yes, and confessions are really important. God is going to do things. God is going to work out ways for you. But some of those hard moments are for you to break out into that greatness, that great moment. It's just like saying you want to prepare for a particular talk in a that is even when you should prepare harder and go there, and that is going to be your breakout into that greatness. Hard is not bad. When people feel make you feel like me, I'm not built on this earth for suffer. Who is built to suffer? Who is built to go through hard moments? Nobody. But you're just facing one little challenge and you just want to give up. You're not ready. Like you're not ready. You're not ready for greatness. People feel like call up my call, but do you think 3 years was like it has been Vince? Or do you think if some of you are feel, I feel like I'm angry. I'm actually angry because most people see it as soft work and this one. No, I didn't. I didn't even have some things together. I went out which day and I was telling my friends out that oh wow, like things have actually changed. Because those days when we started, I could not even afford a design. Let's sharp put the points that we know. So, but the thing is, what kept us that time, what kept us those moments when we could not even afford some things was because we're like, see, art is not bad and we're going to still shoot. We are not there yet, but still getting there. And we still do not give up. Do you get? So art is not bad. There will be those times, okay, I said that earlier, that most times don't resist the art, because sometimes that art moment is bringing you into that level of greatness you're expecting. So I'm not saying that yes, so because I said art is not bad, every moment of it will be hard. No, every moment is not going to be hard. But the truth is, don't expect that every time oh, you're waking up soft slash you might go dey, hey we heal the sick you might go like I can remember there was this time we hosted Pastor Uren in Ife, and I think he was saying something like when he was on Zoom, that was when Jacqueline Sha messed up with his clothes. When he got to Ife, he had to wear his friend's trouser. It was not even his size, but he attended the meeting. And the miracles that happened in that meeting, people have not recovered from it till today. So if he would have said, I am the overseer of CCI Nigeria, I cannot wear my friend's trouser to this thing. It's until when they buy me trouser that I'm going to come for that event. And at that moment, it was even in the evening already. And I don't even know where I was going to get trouser from, to be very honest, because Ife is even already dry. So I'm just saying that art is not bad. Do you get? Art is not bad. That's number three. Sorry, means what that? Wow, wow. So sorry about that. Omo. So let me continue. Sorry, I just have to digress. So number four, productivity power. So if you are still with me, just drop a comment. Just drop the colorful one in the comment section. The colorful one. Productivity power is number four. So let me start from beginning. Number one is identity framing. Number two is habit mastery. Number three is anti-fragility, which is saying that art is not bad. Number four is productivity power. So now, productivity power is also dealing with your prime time. I said it earlier that how do you work? What time works best for you? How can you achieve better? So you can check productivity game on YouTube. You can also check rework on YouTube. I think okay, yes, there's also better than yesterday for productivity. Those YouTube channels would help you stay productive. I've not exactly used them, but I've heard people talk about them so well. So the truth is, if you are going to achieve a lot, you really need to have structures. Like I said earlier, your productivity power is like a whole lot. When they achieve more, you have to know those time. You have to know your prime time and everything. Um, So I think that's that for productivity power. Then number five, which is where we'll be calling it a night. Wow, 1 hour 19 minutes. Awesome. Is fortune for fortune for. So so about fortune for actually, this is like the last code of greatness. And the truth is about fortune for, this is that one thing that will not make you frustrated, and that is money, that is wealth. That is what I said it earlier, that when I started my brand, I just do any design and all. It's not even like I can even afford some designs at the moment, because when you hear some designers, their packages, you hear 150K, 300, 1 million, 2 million naira, depending on whichever one you want. But the truth is, alongside you building purpose, hope you are building wealth too. Like, hope you are building your finances. Hope you're not just there. Yes, like, okay, yes, you have discovered your purpose, you have prayed about it, you have mastered a lot of habits, you know that art is not bad, your productivity and time is there. But how well are you investing your fortune for, as much as you are going to be fulfilling purpose? Okay, colorful man, thank you so much. You still need to know, um you still need to like build your fortune for. But the truth is, okay, number five, fortune for building wealth. I'm talking about building wealth. That money is going to be that, money is going to be that one of those things that will not make you, that will not get you frustrated. Fortune for, let me type it on the in the comment section, sorry. Fortune for. As much as they are building purpose, learn how to build wealth too, because the truth is, you will need money. You will need money to push out when you have money, you won't be frustrated. So when I was going to hold this class, I said this was going to be the first thing I would say before I start class. I was like, I'm going to make the class free for everybody. Not because I actually cannot buy data to hold the class. Like, actually, if I really really wanted, if I even wanted 10K data or 20K data, and I don't have it at that moment, I know that I can reach out to people and they will drop it. I'm even doing something, they just want to be involved, they're actually going to drop the money. But the truth is, I really wanted those that are going to be committed to it. And when I told people to pay for it, I could see all those that were serious. True fortune for. Imagine if you don't have money, or if you don't have some things alongside, you would feel like, like, how are you, how do I put it? How are you how are you going to join? You feel frustrated, like, so I'm not going to be among these people or something. And that is why, see, people are even having classes of 2 million naira, 1 million naira, and all those stuff. And at this moment, I'm not able to join. It's not like I'm frustrated though, but the truth is, I can't still join until I have the money. Or maybe will not make you frustrated. It will help you invest in a lot of things. To help you put in that energy you want to put in those things. It will help you run faster. So while you are building purpose, do you get, while you want to get to that greatness level, also make sure that you are building wealth. Do you get? So that, I think that will be all for tonight. So I believe and I hope that we have learned something in tonight's class. I hope I was not just maybe talking alone. I hope we were able to learn something. It sort of feels weird, like I'm talking to myself. But please let me know if you have learned something in tonight's class. Let me know if it was a value for your time. Let me know if you're expectant about tomorrow. Please let me know in the comment section. So let me know, let me know. This is 11:31 already. I want everyone to be, so So let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know. Definitely learned a lot. Okay, Buki said that. So who else? Is there any Buki that learned something? We are still six viewing this program. Okay. Ella says she's so expectant about tomorrow's meeting. Then also, was it dry? Like maybe I need to add more joke. Okay. Deborah said anti-fragility, greatness is personal, fortune fell, identity framing. Yes, 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 yes. Excellent. So another thing is also that some things we're learning here now, to be honest, it might not even what's the fifth code? The fifth code is fortune for okay, I read that already. So you might not even you might see it as okay, so this is what she wants to tell us. I've read it before. But truth is you won't even know. Some of you would have to teach what I've taught now and you would want to go back to this video. So some things you might not even need it now, but with time you will need it. So take everything we'll be doing here with all seriousness. Was it dry? Was it summer? Was I talking too much? Okay. Someone said dry and care, not at all. Another person said it was not dry at all. I gained a lot of value, powerful impactation. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So yes, if you have questions, you can just like drop it in the comment section. So does anybody have questions? Do you have questions? I'm trying to make videos about comments. So if you have questions, just drop it now so everyone can. It was not dry at all. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I have a question, Bukola. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, you can ask your question. We're waiting for Bukola's question. Okay, you said to build wealth alongside our purpose. How do you build wealth whilst exactly deviating from your purpose? Yes, your question was very, very clear. Okay, so now the truth is I like to use myself as an example, which is maybe not so right, but that is the best way I feel some persons will understand. The truth is, at the moment, let's be very honest, I am not wealthy yet, yes, but I am building wealth. Like I'm building it over time. Do you get? And I'm still doing purpose, yeah. The truth is, you can make money from purpose. For example, at the moment, I think yeah, over 40 persons have gotten Dutch breakfast. Do you get? And not everybody even got it for 1K. So yes, do the calculation. Let's just say if everybody got for 1K, that's 40,000 naira. Yes, I had to like give out some of it and all those. But the truth is, if I did not write the book, like under my purpose per se, I might not have like gotten anything from it. So You can, as much as I'm also doing colorful woman, like I'm doing the colorful woman, I'm also doing a business alongside under my brand. Do you get? So as much as yes, you are fulfilling purpose, at least I know of someone that she's she has like different 8 ministries under her ministry, and she's still working. So your own might not be even 8 ministry, your own might just be okay, yes, so this is what God will have me do. You can make money from purpose actually. You can, you can also work alongside. I know Bukola now, she works. So you can work alongside, you can do other things. For example, now the way I'm like doing colorful man this thing, there was okay, when I wanted to start my, when I was going to start my business, I had to like take some writing jobs to build, like to get like money to, you get to build my brand. So that is ways at which you can build wealth. As much as yes, you can build wealth through your purpose too. You would also need money to push purpose there to be able to build that wealth. Money actually, money, money, money makes money in that sense. Like you would use money to, you would use money to make money. So the way you can build wealth alongside pushing your purpose is, and in this century now they say learn a skill, go to school and all those. If you have a skill, if you have value that you can push out, if you are so certain of that purpose and all, sell value and you would make money. Yes, I'm not wealthy yet, but I am growing in that light. Do you get? Like I'm going to be that wealthy woman I see myself as. Do you get? So alongside, just do it that way. Then also, how will you not be distracted? That's why I said have an anchor. See, most of the people are like, yes, I'm selling journal and all those stuff. If you know, if you have followed me over time, you notice that there was a particular day I wrote that I've been posting more of business. What did I do? I posted about colorful man again. I taught people on relationship that day. Recently too, I've been posting more of business at time because of school, to talk about relationship and stuff. Yeah. And this way, I didn't even post this on my stuff that it's going to be happening this night or something. But I'm doing something purposeful now. And during the day too, I was still selling journal and stickers. Do you get? So you just need to prioritize like what comes first. So it's not in such a way that you're now sometimes you're now putting money over your purpose. No, there are things that God will have you do immediately, and how do I put it? That's not the moment you're supposed to be doing business. There are times that you would even put some things aside to follow purpose, because that is what God will have you do during those that moment. So that's like basically it. So with time actually, you learn how to prioritize and you'll be able to fulfill purpose alongside building wealth. The fact that you have a purpose does not mean you should not work or something. But yes, if based on instruction, God is telling you that fine, you would actually still find, you would build that wealth from purpose. So yes, okay, Bukola said I've answered that question. Well, so who else has a question? Else has a question? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? So as this has been a value for your time. So now we that we attended, we are going to drop how it was on the group page this night. But then if you have any question, you can just let me know. Please, who else has a question? If you have a question, let me know. Nobody, or is there anybody? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? Before we call it a night, nobody's dropping any comment. So since we don't have any question, so I think we'll call it a night. Lord, we say thank you for today's meeting. We say thank you because every one of us here will watch this program after. They would use this to to your glory. They would use this to fulfill purpose. They would find clarity, that clarity they have always wanted in Jesus' name. They will find that clarity they have always wanted. They will find it, they will get it, they will get it. There's clarity for them in all that they do from this moment. There's clarity for them in all that they do from this moment, from this moment, from this moment. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So I receive that there's clarity for us. There's clarity for us. There's clarity for us. So if you are feeling for you, and I'm too sure that after these meetings, lives are going to be changed. Like our lives are changed forever. Like our lives are changed already. Yeah, our lives are changed already. So thank you so much for joining me this night. Thank you so much. So don't hesitate to ask me questions, whether on the group page or on the chat. Just drop how this meeting has been or was for us tonight on the page. So that people that not join us this night, they'll join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be better. Like I am too sure, like very sure that tomorrow is going to be better. So don't miss tomorrow's meeting. Don't miss tomorrow's meeting. And you can also watch a replay maybe later if you are less busy. Because the truth is, we talked about habit mastery and consistency. So make sure you do that. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I love everybody. Have a good night rest. Bye, guys. Thank you. You all are welcome. Nobody wants to leave. Oh, yeah, let me go. Bye. Thank you too. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.